How you doing, YouTube? Matt Massive Beer Reviews back with not another review. We're actually back with an unboxing, an overseas unboxing, mind you. I mean, these cross the pond jammers are few and far between, and I'm pumped to dive into this. It's a Dutch beer mail from my boy Thijs. He is from the Netherlands. Like I said, he has his own beer and food channel. It's called Beer and Food with This. I will hopefully remember to link to it below. And a couple weeks, month or two ago, he's like, "Hey man, I was wondering if you'd be cool sending off a beer mail to you." I said, "Hell yeah," and gone back and forth since. And he finally just sent this off. Actually, really quick shipping. I think he shipped it midweek last week. It was supposed to arrive on Friday, but for some reason it got stuck, so ended up taking till Monday to get here. But that's still pretty damn quick for an international beer mail. So I have no idea what's in here, but we're gonna open it. We're gonna see what's what. Yeah, so that'll be that. Let me take a sip of beer. It is the 8th or the 2nd of August. We are officially 12 days away from Beer Tubapalooza 2021. It'll be on the 14th of August. Life is good. Fun will be had. Beer will be drank. Let's open this box. So here we go. So, yeah. I'm always surprised when these things get here in one piece. International mail such a crapshoot when it comes to arrival. And when the beer is sent with not much padding, I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm kind of impressed that they arrived all in one piece, all bottles too, an all bottle beer mail that did not break. I am beyond impressed. So let's see what we have going on. First here we have oh man, see, we're off to a crazy. So Het Nest Brewing I've had before. I forget where I've had Het Nest. It's probably from one of the Dutch guys. This is their Aquavit barrel aged Dead Man's Hand. Actually, that's what I had it before. I had Dead Man's Hand. Did Remy send it to me? I think Remy might have sent it to me. It was the same brewery. I remember them, and I remember this beer because I had this beer, but not the Aquavit barrel. Now, for those that are playing along at home, Aquavit is like it's like a Dutch is it Swiss? No, it's Dutch, right? It's Dutch. No, what is it? Anyway, it's a European kind of cordial, I guess you would say. An aperitif maybe is probably a better way to put it. It's basically an after dinner drink. And it's basically a liquor that is made from rye, traditionally like caraway rye, and I love it. I'd never heard of it before until I met my wife and her family, and they, at first time I went to one of their family functions, afterwards they're like, "Do you want some Aquavit?" And I was like, I don't know what that is. They're like, just have it. You'll like it. And I drank it and I fell in love because I am a full-on certified caraway rye bread junkie. And it basically tastes like you're drinking caraway rye liquor, which is absolutely fantastic. So you're talking about a 10% Russian Imperial Stout aged in Aquavit barrels. Everything on the back here is in Dutch, I believe. This is I don't know if this is no, this has to be a consume by date of the 2021. So this year, I would assume, because it's got 9 on it. It's not the 9th month yet, So it's September 2021, it looks like on the side there, you can see. So I'm assuming that means that this is like drink by that. So I'm guessing it has a little bit of time on it, to be honest with you, which is even better, man. That's a cool little label, So that's going to be cool. I'm going to have to go back and watch my original review, just get an idea of what I thought of that beer. So let's see what we got next. Sterk Blonde. Yeah, Sterk Blonde. This is from Klein Dumpfe Brewing. This is an IPA. India Pale Lager. It looks like this was bottled in February. It says 202. Okay, 221. So yeah, it looks like it's the 21st of February. This is bottled on Dutch craft beer. And that's the thing. I'm going to do such a disservice to these beers because I can't really read much in here because I actually don't read Dutch. I should change that. It's dry hopped with citra hop, and it's a blonde woman arm wrestling with a guy. There you go. Oh yeah. Okay, another one from these guys. This is their Gagel triple. This is I assume, Dutch craft beer. I think this might be. Is this a triple? No, it's 8.5%. So it's a Belgian style triple, I'm assuming. I mean, I'm working through this with actually not knowing Dutch, which is absolutely fantastic. I love this. It looks like a Belgian style triple. I'm trying to make out if those are grapes or hops. If they're grapes, maybe it's got like a grape in there, like a Belgian style triple grapes. That's awesome. I like the label. So 2 from that brewery. Number 3, Straf Hendrik, 2021. I haven't had this beer. I've seen this before. We actually do get this over here in the States, but I have not had it before. It's their wild. I think it's a Belgian Golden Wild. The beer, traditional fermentation beer brewed by the unique family brewery at De Have Man, which has been located in the historical heart of Bruges since 1856. Straf Hendrik Wild is a version of the original triple beer, which then the beer is re-fermented with wild Brettanomyces yeast and given the beer a longer shelf life, which is unique evolution taste over the years. I've always dug the Straf Hendrik's stuff that I've had over here in the States. The only problem is that the price point on these are quite high. Like I understand good beer is worth money. I'm not gonna ever not say that, but they're kind of compared to their counterparts. They tend to be a little bit higher than normal. Ooh, we got a bourbon Russian Imperial Stout from this K&D. I'm going to say K&D because Klein Dumpe. This is a bourbon barrel aged beer at 12% alcohol by volume. Done and done. Jim Beam and Jack Daniels barrels looks like what they age it in. I mean, they literally call out those 2 barrels on there. So bourbonized Russian Imperial Stout. This must be a local favorite of his, I would assume. Oh man, more K&D. Getting stomped on here with these guys. I like it. This is the Blau Tram. This is 8%. Blue Tram. The Blue Tram. 8% blue. 8% blue. 8% blue. Beer de Bora o Cerveza Beer. It says triple on the side here. So it might be another Belgian style triple. When I think of Blau, I think of Von de Kaiser Blau from Anchor. And that's what I usually think when I think of Blau out of beer. So I assume that's a Belgian triple. That's nice. Man, this brewery's going to get some pub. That's what else we got. Oh, I'm not going to be surprised anymore. This is their Levin India Pale Ale. Lazarin. There you go. It's an IPA. Why am I trying to pronounce this stuff? I have no idea. This looks like it was Best by 1021. 7% alcohol, dry hopped, Azaka hop is what it with Chinook. And so maybe it's a dry hopped with Azaka, I think maybe, and then brewed with Chinook or vice versa. So water, Pilsner malt, pale malt, Crystal, Cara, hops or Challenger, Hallertau, Azaka, and Chinook. So Chinook's probably dry hop then. Azaka, then Chinook. Yeah. There you go. Getting no K&D beers up in this piece. Another one. This is a 9% Eric De Norman. What can we see here? Donker. So it's I assume this is a Belgian style double because I can see Donker, and it kind of at the ABV. It kind of makes sense, and it's a lot of They only call they call out everything in here, but they don't call it like hops or anything like that. And I see the word Donker, so I'm assuming it's a Belgian style double. Eric de Norman. Let's put that over there because there might be more of this brewery. Ooh, oh, this looks like an old beer. This is Hoop Kapor Triple IPA. No, it's not old. Looks like it's from February. Looks like. Ingredients: water, malt, inverted sugar, hops, and yeast. So looks like they're going for the New England style hazy route, and that they're actually using malt within their triple IPA, but they're doing like the brewer sugar in order to elevate the ABV. 9.1% in champagne yeast. Maybe it's champagne yeast. Danzig Kappa class Kampfen was Radan Cotton Boot and Good Boulevard. It's got a creepy little skeleton dude on it. Yeah, you probably can't hear me. I'm way too far away from the microphone. Yeah. I'm like, this is very Dutch. Something about this screams very Trappist Roche for a 10. I'm not even gonna give that an introduction. That's one of my favorite beers of all time. A little candy up in here. It's a Hillegom's Weizen, so it's their Hefeweizen. Actually, okay, 5.5. I thought it was a higher ABV. It's got a really nice haze to it. Look at that. So classic Dutch Hefeweizen. And one more beer. And this is their Ballenstreek Ale. Let's see what India Pale Ale. Coming at 7% alcohol by volume. Dry hop Simcoe and Willamette hop IPA. Looks like it was packaged in January for March of 2020. That's a very one. Thank you very much for the beer, Mel. That's absolutely fantastic. Actually, there's a bunch of padding on the other end. I just opened the wrong end, unfortunately. So it was padded on one end. The base, the bottom of the beer is going to be that much more kind of strong. So not that you need to pad it. This is an awesome mail, man. Like, obviously 2 of these. This I've had plenty of times. I will re-review it every single time, and I will make sure I go out of my way to review this one. This is actually a relatively fresh one, too, because I haven't had a fresh one in a long time. This is actually only about a couple months old, which is quite cool. This I've seen, but I've never had, which is very, very, very cool, because I've always wanted to try it. I just never pulled the trigger because it was quite expensive over here. This is probably the one that has me the most interested, because I can go back and actually watch the base review of this and kind of get a gist of how I enjoyed that beer or didn't enjoy that beer when I did it, when I reviewed it. But knowing how much I love Aquavit, and to have a beer that I've had before, but also be able to drink it against that Aquavit is going to be super cool. And I pour a little sidecar Aquavit on the side so I could sip on that. And then honestly, I'm getting a crash course in the Klein Dumpbe brewery. I mean, I've never heard of these guys before. Never had anything from these guys before. So I'm pumped. You know what I mean? Like, I'm pumped to go through all these stuff. Thank you very much for sending this off, brother. Very cool of you. I am going to. It will take me a month or 2, but I will return in kind. I'll send you a nice little box. Probably use this same box you sent this way. Send you over something nice, because it's very cool of you to send this off. And yeah, how about that for a little international beer mail goodness? So there you go, little beer mail unboxing in the books. Carl, BC's chimed in saying cheers everybody earlier. Sorry I missed you. And we had Carlos Pinckney chiming in the 12 beers of Christmas in August. That's what I'm talking about, baby. So there you go. Awesome box, dude. Thank you so much. I'm so appreciative. Very blown away. Very cool. Anybody sends me beer mail, that's amazing. But when it comes from so far away, it's just that extra effort. It's just, it doesn't go unnoticed. So I very, very, very much appreciate it. So there you go. A little bit of beer mail in the books. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed this unboxing. Hopefully, you enjoyed running through all these Dutch beers. Be very, very cool. It will take me a little bit. We'll probably do some of these during Beer Tuba Palooza, which will be quite fun. So tune in for that in 12 days. And hopefully, you guys, enjoying a good beer right now. Hopefully, you're enjoying life, man, because that's what it's all about. Yeah. Hope to see you next time. Cheers, guys.